Hello and welcome to our first in the long line of many videos to bring you up to speed here at Shepherd of the Hills. We'll be coming to you in 3 parts. Like all good movies, they come in 3s. Star Wars, Back to the Future, and of course, the ever-forgettable Big Mama's Family and Trolls trilogy. Remember when folks read emails? Remember when folks actually opened an email from church? Me neither. Case in point, this past weekend we had put in Shepherd Watch, put on our website, no Bible class, no Sunday school, and no confirmation. Still, folks showed up and asked, "What? No Bible class? What? No Sunday school?" To which I replied, "Did you read Shepherd Watch or check the calendar?" Their response, "No." Now if there was just some technology that existed like our website or app, our SOTH app has it all. It has our church calendar, it has all the important dates and times on it. All you need to do is click here. It has news, a section that changes daily where folks can check out important information, all with the click of a button. It even has Shepherd Watch, like the Matrix, fully loaded and ready to give you all the information you need. Not sure when you are up to usher or do AV? Well, it's all right here too. Say goodbye to the days of emails that do not get read, and hello to the future of knowing what's going on at your home away from home here at Shepherd of the Hills. Now the question gets asked, how do I download the app? Simply, you head to our Shepherd of the Hills website, scroll down and click on the picture of the cell phone. Or if you're more tech savvy, go to your Google or Apple store, type in Shepherd of the Hills, Wisconsin, West Bend, and look for our 3 crosses and click download. You'll receive a notice that asks, allow push notifications. Click allow, as this will give you the most up-to-date information when we share it. For instance, Pastor Noel is starting a new Bible class in December, or the ever-elusive no Bible class or Sunday school announcement. Have fun playing with the app. All the worship services, membership directory, online giving, it's all right there in the click of a button. Friends, in all seriousness, as a congregation nearing 800, we cannot send out an email every time something happens or does not happen here at Shepherd of the Hills, as 3/4 of the people do not read or check their emails. My wife's inbox currently is up to over 1,191 unread emails. Way to go, honey! But with the website and our Shepherd of the Hills app, you'll have quick and easy access to all the up-to-date information. Say goodbye to not knowing what's going on or missing the fact that there will be food after each of our Advent services. With the Shepherd of the Hills app, you will always be in the know. Finally, we have our membership directory, and the password to get into this directory is simply all capital SOTH 6869. Now you can find out who that family was that was sitting behind you at the second service whose toddler was throwing Cheerios into your hair. It's probably mine. Apps and websites only? Does this mean we won't have email or send out Shepherd Watch or have printed copies? Of course we will continue to supply those, but it does mean you have to read the contents of said emails. And now to Pastor Noel with Chapter 2, The Building Project Strikes Back.
Thanks, Pastor Clark. Since I am the resident old man staff-wise at Shepherd of the Hills, let me take you back to a simpler time, 10 years ago. We had a Thursday service, and at best, we would get 35 people. After a few weeks, I actually asked people to all sit on one side so it would feel at least a little like church, and not like we all were fighting with one another and wouldn't sit within 15 feet of another person. Very spread out, very weird. But Sunday, the beloved 9 a.m. service, I still hear people clamoring about how much they love that. Just one service, plenty of room, all was well. Sure, it got a little crazy when we had to set up for Sunday school or break down for a Lenten meal to prepare for the service, but in many ways, it was pretty easy. But then things started happening. More and more people started showing up. visitors galore. We went to 2 Sunday services. We added the ministry wing. We did this, we did that. We did everything we could to find places for people for worship, study, and fellowship, our mission as Christians. And the high water mark was Easter, early service, 2019. Maybe some of you remember that. 390 people showed up, 390. We had seats in church for 220. And every single chair, every single one in the building was used, and we still were lacking. I'll never forget talking to Dan Klitzman after that service, and he proudly announced that he celebrated his Lord's resurrection as he leaned on the hallway wall of the men's restroom. There was no room for him in church or even in the gathering space. Of course, the last few years set things back. Something might have happened that you heard of, but things are going back to normal. It isn't abnormal that we're 85% full for a service. And when we have anything special, up go the white chairs and awkward gathering space worship commences. And we can only add so many services for Easter and Christmas. So we're looking to build. The reason I just mentioned those things, why we're going to do that, is the obvious one. We want space so people can come and worship their Savior. But the question keeps coming up, what will we do with the space during all those other non-worship hours? And that's a great question. And that is one of the main reasons we're working with Crossroads Ministry, which Bud will talk about in just a minute. How can we use the space for youth ministry? How can we engage the community with this space? What sort of musical groups can we host or concerts can we hold with a bigger, updated worship space that has top-notch sound and visual? All these questions are currently being asked, and we're coming up with, frankly, some great answers. Very soon you'll get information. It'll be shared with you about how you can get involved with this. And there will be many, many opportunities. Service, donations, prayers, giving, the list goes on and on. There'll be pretty pictures, ministry plans, and all that good stuff. But through it all, let's keep the focus where it needs to be. We want to build a house worthy of our Savior and use it in every way possible to carry out our assigned ministry of building up the saints here and reaching out to those sheep who are not yet part of our shepherd's fold. We can do this. You can do this. And all of us can do this because God can do this. Thanks for your time.
Hello, my name is Bud Abel, a member of the leadership team here at Shepherd of the Hills. A member recently asked me, what does Crossroads Consulting have to do with the building project? Crossroads is not only assisting us with improvements now, but really they are helping us answer the question of who we want to become once we enter into that new building. What adjustments can we make to the ministry? Where will we focus our energy and attention as a congregation? Saturday, December 11th, Crossroads Consulting will return to walk us through the analysis from our last meeting in September, including what we are doing well now as a congregation and what we can continue to focus on improving. They will also take us through strategies for ministry and discuss how to actually apply solutions going forward. Come for some of the presentation or come for all of it, whatever you can fit into your schedule. The next session starts 9 a.m. Saturday, December 11th. So to recap everything today, information will be centralized in Shepherd Watch, which you can find in 3 ways: email, phone app, or the printed copies available at church. Our website and/or phone app can be an easy way for you to stay in the know on all things Shepherd of the Hills. The building project is churning behind the scenes with more information coming soon. And Crossroads is coming to town Saturday, December 11th. Thanks for watching. God's blessings to you all during this Advent and Christmas season.